Out in the void where the silence screams, Delta Squad rolls, chasing wild dreams. Stars align, we're the chosen few. Hold the line, that's what we do. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown. Gravity fades, but we stay true. Trust in the bond, it'll see us through. Asteroids crash, but we don't flinch. Tighten the grip, not an inch. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown. Unity's our shield, the stars our guide. With every step we're side by side. No black hole can swallow our light. We're a force that burns so bright. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown.
Well, hello there, everyone. Delta One here, and we are... What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing the new CG in Elite Dangerous. How cool is that? There's another community goal. That's a lot of fun. So, it is a hauling and or mining CG. So the questions we're going to try to answer tonight are, what is the higher credits per hour? So how can I get the most into the CG so you don't waste your time? And two, if it is mining, and maybe we want to do mining anyway, can we make a map in one of the surrounding systems? That'll be helpful. There are two systems that are close by that are good, and my fleet carrier is in one of them right now. Let's head over to Elite Dangerous. Good to have you guys here. Tranquila Mare, welcome in. Says, hello, heading to HIP 90578 with a load of cobalt. Nice. Yeah, I am... this is a surprise stream. I did not expect to be doing Elite Dangerous tonight, or streaming tonight in general. So we'll see. Cheers, fam. One thing I wanted to... Oops. I wanted to check. So it's a 10 times multiplier. But if I go to my commodities market... how do I do this? What's the best way to do this? Let's pick up the CG. So, first of all... Hey, Synthetic, what's going on? Woo! Greetings and salutations, commanders. Good to have you here, buddy. The CG is over here in HIP. Whatcha. Where are we relative to Samina Torval space, actually? I'm curious. We're not crazy far, actually. 100 light years to G Scorpy is not bad. That's a system that's frequently in boom. I have a mining map there. Excuse me, so that's interesting. So yeah, I'm happy FDev is continuing to just crank out these community goals. We've had some people join the squadron. I'm hoping they get in on the competition. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of people. Oh, and myself as well. Who is this? I don't know. These are both Tyrant of Death. This one's Delta 1. I don't know what that is. But we'll see if they end up contributing to the Squadron Bank. Oh, somebody did. Ah, man. Dark Matter put in another 100 million a couple of minutes ago. And Tranquila Mare with 100 million a few minutes ago. Oh, man, it's heating up, guys. It's the last week. You're going to apply? All right, if you do it during the stream, I will approve it during the stream. Just let me know in chat, and I'll make it happen. Witch Hunt, welcome in. I'm headed to my carrier. I'll something. Let's go ahead and launch. Let's take the derelict. Welcome in, Witch Hunt. How are you today? You know what else we need? I need tritium. My tritium reserves are getting kind of low. If I look at my inventory for my carrier, I don't think I have any tritium left. Oh, I have 338, so that's actually not terrible. It's actually not terrible, but I'd like to get some more in there. Okay, let's launch. We're going to go to the CG. Let's do that. Let's grab you. It is 6.52 light years away. She's a loud ship, baby. Hey, double tap. What's going on? How you doing, DT? And Chaotic Serenity. Hello there. What is up? Leslie, do you play this this game as well? I don't think you do. You're more of a Star Citizen individual, right? And No Man's Sky, I suppose. But mostly the verse. Both of those are the verse, actually. No Man's Sky and Star Citizen. I was out bounty hunting. Didn't think they would drop another CG this quick. I'll probably haul. Nice, yeah. So what I'm going to do is check out whether hauling is the way to go, whether mining is the way to go. We'll do a little column A, column B. See how it goes. Trade, yeah, sure. So the cobalt is trade, and the bromellite is mining, from what I'm understanding. That's not what we want. What is it called? Trailblazer or some Trailblazer something. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I want carriers. Let's slow down. Where are you? Should be system colonizer ship. Where are you? Okay, the old-fashioned way. System map. Where is it? What am I missing? What's it called? Trailblazer Dream. Come on. Where are you? Am I in the right system? HIP 90578. Yeah, that's right. It's here somewhere. Hmm. crazy. He's got space madness. This is what everybody loves, watching me scroll. What are you gonna do? Come on. Come on. I'm going crazy, guys. Trade class, fortune class. Nautilus. I think I'm in solo. I should switch over to the private group. I've gone crazy. Hey, Solar Sailor, what's going on? Do you know where the goddamn Trailblazer is? It's called Dream. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like one of these guys, maybe? This shows all of them. Let's go back to the navigation. Gotta bounce, DT. No worries. Take it easy. All right, let's go back here. It's here somewhere. System colonization ship. Go through them one at a time. Then we'll know the approximate distance so we can find it a little bit faster next time. It's here somewhere. Because I would very much like to accept the CG. Highlander's a great name, though. Thurston one. These names are fantastic. Trailblazer Dream. Okay, unless it's not showing up as a carrier, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Just right through here. Try to go a little faster. There it is. It's right there. How did I miss that? Where is it? It doesn't even have me having it selected. That's so weird. Okay. Well, it's about 14 light seconds away, so we'll remember that for the future. Just a bunch of squirrels. Hell yeah.
And the squad says, wanna resin, but it's over, mate. Who's coming in? We gotta get away.
If they ever bring ship interiors to ED, I might give it another try. That's fair. Head to the system. Is there a new CG? Yes, Solar Sailor, there is, and we're checking it out right now. So that's the game plan. Uh-oh. It's on the other side of the moon. And/or planet. That is going to be really annoying for everybody right now. I wish they put these mega ships, like, right by the star. That would have been nice. That would have been pretty sweet. Alright, jumping in. And so we're going to test out two things. We're going to test out the mining, and we're also going to test out the hauling aspect of this. So it's going to be bromelite for mining and cobalt for hauling. These giant carriers are so sick. Ooh, we are. Loitering warning. How about you chill? Fine gained. What? Rude. Blocking a landing pad. That's messed up. You know what's crazy is those fines really need to be a lot, like, more strict. Because, like, why are my landing gear retracted? What is happening? Why are you doing this? Game. Deploy. Why? Why? Wild. Anonymous access. That's fun. All right, let's pay off our... Oh, can we pay it here? All right, good. Sorry, Brewer Corporation. My bad. All right, so we go to the commodities market. Well, first, let's go back. Let's take a look at the CG. So, the community goal... Fulfill Brewer Corporation's strategic order by selling bromellite or cobalt at Trailblazer Dreams commodity market in the HIP... excuse me, HIP 90578 system. Information on this one. We'll read it out since it's the first time we're running this community goal tonight. Brewer Corporation has issued an urgent call for mined and manufactured materials to support the rapid construction of multiple new starports. Kind of a cop-out, I think, in terms of a story reason. The reason they're doing this is because the Panther Clipper and the Type 11 still aren't out yet. You have to pay to get them. So, I get it. FDev is trying to make a little bit of money. And I understand trying to make money, so that's fair enough. Over 45,000 tons cobalt to get 1 billion credits. I hope my mayhem is my mayhem is way off. I'm assuming math there. New feature, random ship malfunctions. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. That would be kind of cool, actually. And that would, see, that's the thing, like malfunctions and internal health stuff that I would have to go inside my ship and fix. I think that would be really cool. Kind of like Sea of Thieves, right? Where if you got holes in your ship, you got to go there with your hammer and your wood, and you got to, like, bang it back together. Power contacts have been specifically calling for their support in relation to securing interest around HIP 87621. Pilots can support this initiative by first signing up at Trailblazer Dream in the HIP 90578 system before selling bromellite or cobalt at Trailblazer Dream's commodity market. Bromellite hotspots are available in the icy rings of nearby systems. That is correct. Commodities sold as part of this initiative will have a 10 times price multiplier. Each tier met as part of this initiative will influence the systems populated by Brewer Corporation. Pilots who register at least one contribution will receive the following awards: Purple, Metallic, Brewer Decal, credits depending on success tier achieved, and individual contribution level. This is the real reward this time. Pilots in the top 75% and above, which really isn't hard to do, 1 or 2 runs of contributions, will receive 1 Class 5 cargo brack pre-engineered with increased cargo capacity. It goes from 32 to like 48 or something like that. Or 48, I can't remember what it is, but that ended up being a game changer for the Type 11. So if you don't have those pre-engineered cargo racks and you're like, man, I wish I had some, you're not getting the 2 size 6s and the 2 5s, but you're getting at least 1 5, and that is a big deal. Evolve Finch, what's going on? Did I miss rolling out the red carpet? Of course you did. Welcome in, Finch. Finch has been streaming a lot recently. He's been doing I saw him doing some blender building and some Indiana Jones, so check him out, guys. You'd probably enjoy Void Crew. Is that a game? I'm gonna guess. Oh, Chaotic got it too. The campaigns begin on the 14th of October, which is today, and will run for 2 weeks. To be eligible for rewards, commanders must first sign up at Trailblazer Dream in HIP 90578 system before selling bromellite or cobalt at Trailblazer Dream's commodity market. Be aware that faction state changes and other disruptive events can negatively impact markets and station services and could prevent the initiative from running smoothly. As a result of the CG, I might extend the deadline for the 3D print competition. It could be worth doing. Just because I know people are signing up like right now and it's only a few days left, so I might give an extra week or so with this CG in mind. We'll see. Hey, Finch, member for 23 months. Thank you. Delta, as a traveling salesman, Elite Dangerous would be hilarious. I voted for trading. We'll see which one's the more profitable. Looks like trading is winning by just a bit. You don't have to go there to sign up. Ooh, really? It says you do. I would verify that that's true. I'm gonna sign up here. So, all right, time to make our millions. You signed up not there. Oh, well, there you go. Sweet. It says the mining one should be done. Do I have to go there to hand it in? No, it should just be done. Top 10 contributors are crazy. Oh, I gotta collect them. Okay. Thank you, kindly.
Don't forget the trash today.
Yeah, you got it.
She's up there sobbing that her finger hurts.
Her finger hurts? Oh, she smashed in the door apparently at school.
Oh.
Seemed fine.
Yeah, I did examined it too, and blue buddied and don't landed her crying.
Yeah. She's fine. Sorry. Ice Landing, welcome. Do you think the engineered cargo racks will ever be sold? Not for a while. Probably not for a while, honestly. I would do this CG. It's your best way to get one right now, honestly. I think it'll be a while before they're sold if they are. Maybe the 5s. I doubt they'll do the 6s. I strongly doubt it. I know, it sucks, but... Sale price. Oh, that is what I wanted to check. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Dave Auntie, welcome in. Just joined the squadron. Love it. If we want to sell Cobalt, it's 35,000.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Good at Game, member for 9 months. How is it? We're just checking it out right now. Good at Game. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. 07. 07 is both Finch and Good at Game. Thank you guys so much. And the Brahmalite is 305,000. So I think the reasoning behind this is it takes longer to mine. So Brahmalite is longer to mine. So let's say we can fill up a hole of a Type 11 in about half an hour, right? We're talking about maybe 45 minutes round trip to make about 85 to 100 million, something like that. So I'm willing to bet the trading will actually be a bit faster. We'll see. You don't drop off anything, Dave Auntie. So you sell, and whatever profits you make, at least for the internal competition we're running. Let's go to the squadron. You just go to the squadron bank. You go to credits, select all, or you could go. Let me cancel it. You could just do deposit credits. Let's see. Let's go back. Hit squadron bank. Yeah, you do have to hit credits, deposit credits, all, and then you choose how much to deposit. So the stipulation that I'm putting, and it's, kind of on your honor, is to put only what you have collected between anything you collected between September 29th and August 17th. I might extend it by a week or two because of this new CG. We'll see, but it's completely on you. How much you put in, so long as it was gained between that time. Let's say you made 500 million and you only want to put 10 million in. That's totally fine. Whatever. We're not strong arming anybody. I found Cobalt for 746 credits. That is pretty good. It's supposed to be lurking. And welcome to the squadron, Dave Auntie. And welcome in everybody. 23 people watching. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. And if you're new, 25. Consider subscribing. So I don't know which one's going to be faster, but you know what that means. Delta is kind of a fiend for efficiency, so we're going to be timing this bad boy. Yeah, I trust you. Don't worry. And, whatever anybody wants to put in. If you want to put more than what you did, than you've done in this amount of time, you can. I would say just don't count it towards the competition. That's totally fine. And just let me know. And, it's just a few friends doing this for fun. We're making money in the game. We're helping the squadron out at the same time. So my goal is, once we get the squadron fleet carrier, what I want to do is set up maybe like 2 streams, both as like community events, where one stream we fill up the squadron carrier with a ton of cargo that's meant for colonization. And then another stream, I take that squadron carrier out to a colonization spot, and we see how many systems we can colonize in one stream just by dropping that stuff off. So that's the kind of what I'm trying to set up here, and we can keep doing that, and we can start helping other squad mates with their colonies as well. So that's kind of the goal. I sure hope mining wins. No, Shock, I know. Welcome in, buddy. Delta Project Command. No, that is not it. It's Delta Flyers. Delta Flyers up here. Oh, you can see now. Delta Flyers. DLTF. I'm not here for the wins. I'm here to help awesome peoples. I'm helping Fractured Gamer build his system colony. Also, Dave Auntie, that's awesome. It is about the community, right? All this stuff is ultimately about helping out the community. Let me make sure I got this. Yeah, I approved everybody. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to use Inara. Let's get the display capture on. Let's bring Inara over. We're gonna go to commodities here. We want to buy cobalt. And it's that system. View additional options. We need a landing pad that is large. I'll keep the surface stations for now. I want max price age. Let's do 8 hours. Let's not include fleet carriers. Let's search. Okay, in terms of distance, the closest I'm seeing is this city, Coal Sector 1, but they also have... Ooh. Let's order it by supply, because we do need a decent amount of supply. What's the lowest price I'm finding? The lowest price we're getting is like 1,064. That's 10,000. And what are we buying for? 30,000? So that's not fantastic. 3,000 would be better, but we need a decent supply. Like, this supply is not bad. And this is going to change from day to day. So this is actually kind of brutal. Looking at roughly 36 million per hour buying cobalt at 5.6k per unit. Okay. Okay, Dark Matter. Hey, Dark Matter, thank you for your contribution today. You're taking the lead right now in the squadron thing, so that's awesome. Dark Matter, I don't know if you have Discord, but when if you win, or whether the first or second place pride, whatever it is, I do need to be able to get in contact with folks. So just hit me up on Discord, YouTube comment, something, and we'll figure something out. If you win. Romer City is selling for 3,000, only 10 light years away. I think that's what I'm gonna. Oh, but the demand is too low. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this guy. Station distance is 3,387, but we'll go with that. And we'll see what one load costs us. Okay, come here. You're in the Discord? Okay, awesome. Are you Dark Matter in the Discord? I'm trying to remember. Sorry, there's so many people to keep track of. I struggle. I couldn't be happier. Mine. Dude, it's so much fun, isn't it? It's awesome. It's awesome. And Bromolite can be core mining, too. So this is only a 10 light. Oh, God. Oh, you know what I need to do, though? I need to make this a fair assessment. How do I do this? How do I make it a fair assessment? I can put the better racks in here. What's in this ship right now? For the average user, what is this going to look like? Just haven't been active way too many channels. I get it. I totally get it. No worries. Sold some cobalt. Nice, Tranquila. How much you make? I could put the engineered cargo racks into here and into here. Do they not have a shipyard here? Where is this? 257 lines, man. Let's just run this ship that I have as is. Let's just run it as is for now. It'll be on average. That's okay. Okay, let's start the timer. $30 million. Nice. Okay. Just a jeans and hoodie kind of guy. Finch. What did Finch say? What do you... Check your display name in your settings. It's different from your username. Oh yeah, truth. Okay. Alligator skin handbag. I mean, how'd you know my style so well, Finch? This megaship does not have a shipyard. My miner has the cargo racks. Yeah, me too. Application sent. Okay, good to know. I will take a look at it shortly. In fact, I'll charge it right now, real quick, while we're charging up. How fast can we go? Synthetic human. There we are. Approve application. It says unprocessed. It might need a minute. Let's give it a second. Oh, damn it. There are no stations in the system. Of course there's not. Delta reading chats out of context that he missed something cracks me up. I know you were talking to Shock, but that's just my style, dude. I also read them out of order. If that helps. We've got a lot of members in here tonight. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. No space... Oh, where's my space trucker hat? Damn, you're right. Oh, if there was a night. If there was a night for the space trucker hat. Damn, dude. You're not wrong. Alright, let's find the station. I forget what station it was. I think it was... Oh yeah, Arkan something platform. But way back when he promised to read every single chat. Shock, I cannot believe you still remember that, dude. I had to gaslight my chat with out of context chat reads. I get it. I like to. Yeah. There is a station? All right. Now I'm just getting conflicting advice. It's cool. I'll live with it. My burden to bear. Oh, we can... Let's use... It's not a very good time. I did make a new Delta song, a Delta Squad song. About it's called "Credits in Space." If you guys want to hear it, let me know. It's more of like a country pop vibe. I'm not a country guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I wanted to give it like a Firefly kind of vibe, and I think it hit it reasonably well. If you guys want to hear it, let me know. We could play it. This is my main commander save. So, because now we're doing testing for this. Nice, dude. We're doing testing for the CG, so I don't want to. I want to use like the kind of modern stuff. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I was debating. Ooh, is this in the ring? The This might be an in the ring situation. I see it. I see it.
Do it! Just do it!
Oh, Shia LaBeouf. Who has heard the Shia LaBeouf song? Normal Tuesday Night for Shia LaBeouf. I'm just trying not to noob loop this one. I am on night feed for Kiddo, so if he starts crying, the stream ends right there. So hopefully that doesn't happen for a while. But you never know. You never know with these damn kids. God, man, we are just coming to this as slow as possible. Woo! Look at that. She's got the hammers, baby. This station will mess you up. Oh, going the wrong way.
This is an independent star system commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
You got it, dude.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad.
Is he more famous for Transformers or just being him? Man, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. Pad numero dos. Let's go down here.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops. There we go. Refuel. We'll go down. Get the starport services.
Successful. Commence system shutdown. Report to station services for more information.
Buy cobalt.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, we still went back. I was hoping to hit it fast enough to go just straight up. But that's 11.52. I didn't see how much we paid. Yep, Pete, welcome in, by the way. Yes, only cobalts can be traded. But you can't buy bromellite. So, what system is this? This is Cole 285 Sector TKE C12-33 system.
Ship released.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Until clear of the station perimeter.
I do what I want. You don't own me. Random Russian, maybe Eastern European dude. And we go right back to the CG. All right. So that's the system. Should be relatively straightforward. But welcome in, Pete. Guys, check out. I don't know if we drop links for Good at Game, Chaotic Serenity, Deavanti. Oops. Deavanti. Pete SB. I don't think I missed anybody. I'm waiting for Shock to start his channel. Let's try the squadron again. Let's see if I can get you approved. Alright, there you go. You are approved, Synthetic Human. Repeat the characters after TKE. Okay, 1 second. C12 TK-E C12-33. So C12-33. It was really close. It was like 14 light seconds away. God, mother rapping frickin' Rankin. There it is. Yeah, your link changed to at PSP. I noticed that. Not the start of the T. Oh god. We're gonna either slam into the moon. We're gonna slam into the moon. Whoo! Did you feel that shudder? The Trailblazer is kind of an unfortunate positioning right now for what we're trying to do. Hold on. Daughter's being a little bit of a mess. All right, let's try this again. But with attitude.
Docking request granted.
Pad 19. Looks like we're on the other side. I don't want to gain that fine again if I can help it. So coming straight from above if we can. Ow, what did I just hit? That really took my shields for it.
Landing gear not deployed.
That's fair.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Man, we're not flying so good today. Space games have come a long way from Missile Command. Man, you're not wrong. Let's sell. Cobalt for a profit of 3-4. Let me. Sell. All right, and we will stop the timer. 12 minutes. I'd say it's really like 10 minutes. I messed up a few things, so let's say optimistically I can do that 6 times. Yeah. So let's say the per hour rate for this. Let me text the wife first real quick. Daughter's whimpering for us. It's this fine line of does she actually need us, or like is she trying to elongate her bedtime? You know, one of those fun games you gotta play. All right, so let's do the math. And Galaga, right? This has strong Galaga vibes, I think. Good to have everybody here. Hey, 30 people. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Hit that like button and all that crappy YouTube stuff you have to say. But mostly, have fun. 34.6 million times 6. So we're talking about 207.6 million per hour. That's pretty damn close, dude. This is gonna be a nail biter. 207.6. Okay. Oof. That's tricky. That is a tricky one. We'll see. We'll see. I think. Oh man, it's gonna be close. It might not be close. I think hauling might take it. The thing is, hauling is not going to be as steady. You're always going to check Inara. The prices are going to shift. The closer systems are going to start losing supply, and once you have to start making multiple jumps, the time really adds up. So that might be part of this. Is there a station in the system? There is not a station in the system. Okay, let's go back to the Highland Charge. And I know in that system there is, in fact, hotspot. Ralph Broughton, 200 mil an hour is a slow day for Xeno hunting. You're not wrong, Ralph. You're not wrong. I don't know if you're new or if YouTube just is getting your screen name different from what your actual name is, but welcome in. Either way, it's good to have you. Man, I have been itching to do some Xeno hunting. I am not. There's no. It's the in this system. It's the Trailblazer fleet carrier. There is no station, and it's a full system, so there's no way. But I'm parked close by. I'm parked in a system that has icy rigs with hotspots, pristine hotspots for Bromellite. So we're gonna check out Bromellite. I've never actually mined Bromellite before. I know it could be done surface with surface mining, so we'll check that out. Let's make our way to the Highland Charge. I have been itching to do some Xeno hunting. And I know Hunt is too. I don't know. We haven't seen Hunt tonight. But I know he got his new sticks arrived yesterday. So he is happily setting all that stuff up. I changed my name to Commander Crash a lot more than Crash. Did I get that right? Highland Charge in the comm channel system. I don't know what comm channel system is. It's in the it's Cole 285 sector NV dash. I don't know if it's an I or an L. I think it's an I. NV dash I. Yeah, B24-1 system on the screen right now. Shields for the win, indeed. I tend to play shields, but now you'll see me pop into a shieldless build. So we're going to an icy ring. Now you guys have never seen me mine an icy ring. There's never been a good reason to. Icy rings are good for low temperature diamonds. They're good for void opals. And of course they're good for Bromellite. Now there's usually never any real reason to mine Bromellite. It's not really useful. But it is for the CG, so that's what we're going to do.
Hello, Commander. Stay below the speed limit and we'll get on just fine. Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander.
That's the only mining I've done is low temps. Well, you will be in good shape here then. Low temperature diamonds are the way, man, the boom for low temp diamonds was amazing. The Barandes, the triple hotspot, in the icebox. God, what a time to be alive. Okay, let's pick up the Type 11, and we're gonna do a few things here as well.
Clear to disembark. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
Oops, that's not what we want. Actually, that is what we want it in a moment. Let's pick up the old Type 11, the Cerro Gordo. I've done a lot of surface mining and core mining. My fleet carrier is still full of gems. I was too lazy to sell. Well, if you happen to have cobalt in there, which is doubtful, now would be a good time to sell it. But it's, I mean, just wait for the prices, right? Core mining is so fun. Oh god, core mining is great. And you know, I tend to be in this for like the efficiency aspect and how much money per hour, and I like try to put that content out. But you know, mining and hauling is a relaxing thing, right? So it's just fun. It does take longer than surface mining. But I think with the new Type 11, this ship right here, They have made surface mining more engaging, just in terms of an immersive standpoint. Navia Castanara. Let's fill this bad boy up with limpets. I don't know how much we're going to need for this, so I'm going to fill up to 200. Okay, now, how did I find the hotspots here? I went to a fun little place. Display capture. EG tools. .cc/hotspot up here. Put in your reference system, which is that's not what I want. Yep, that's what we want. The mineral we want is bromelite and minimum hotspots. We search, and it pulls these guys up. Now we are in this first system here. It's got two potential hotspot locations. The 2B ring and the 3A ring. So let's go take a look at the system map here and see if we can find them. There we go. Pristine reserves, which is important. It was the 2B ring, which is icy, and it should have bromelite. So let's see. And that's actually where we are, which is nice. So let's see if we can actually pick it up in our resource extraction site. Hazardous. So that's what I'm actually looking for here. Where's the bromelite hotspot? That might only show up. Oh, I haven't scanned them. That's why. You scan it. Scan the rings. Yep. Yeah. Duh. I've done lots of surface mining, core mining. Yep. Good. I like core mining. I just don't like flying around the bubble to sell them in our hotspots. I know it does kind of break the immersion a little bit. I'd suggest using ED Copilot. If that's your jam. I actually haven't used it. Jump into Super Cruise, and then we're gonna immediately slow down.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
My wife is being very indecisive right now. Let's scan the rings here. That's not what we want. We want the surface scanner. And we just need the icy ring, but we'll grab both of them. Just for kicks and grins.
Scan complete.
Alright, with any luck, the bromelite hotspot will have the Hazres in it. Let's see if we can find it on the map here. Ooh, it's the wrong one. I'm not seeing bromelite here. Did I get the system right? The 2B ring, it's icy. It should be bromelite. We can take a look at the ring manually. Hey, Russ, welcome in. ED Copilot is great when you play solo and use voice attack. You don't feel so alone in the universe. That's a fair point. That's a really fair point. I agree. I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm going crazy. I am not seeing Bromlite here. Because that's a different... Yeah. Granditerite. Muscovite. Granditerite. Monazite. Benitoite. Alexandrite. Muscovite. Eve of Destruction. Granditerite. What? You guys are gonna be looking at this exact same thing I am. 2B ring. I think that's where I am. Let's make sure I'm in the right system. Maybe I picked the wrong system. I think I picked the wrong system. 2B-1. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong system. Oh, Delta, you numbnut. Oh, you... We will all survive. I'm so mad at myself. I thought I was so clever moving my fleet carrier here. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, wait, but there is a... Wait. There is one in the system, though. The 3B ring. Okay, let's go there. I did, Grumpy. I used a surface scanner. I just, I thought I was... I'm an idiot, is the ultimate answer. We're going here. There's two systems that were close by. I'll show you. So two systems that were very close to each other. This guy and this guy. Oh, sorry, these guys and this guy. And I'm in this system, not this one. So I was just scanning the wrong planet. It seemed too obvious, but I couldn't see the origin. Yeah, I'm a moron.
Warning, frameshift drive on
That is the answer. Life isn't fun if you're smart all the time, right? Right? Use an order to find super payouts. Yes, if you want to get lots of money, for sure. But because we are doing the community goal, we're actually looking for... The payout is going to be whatever at the carrier. Okay. Alright, we have scanned the planet, or at least we're in range. As we get a little closer, we'll slow down and we'll use the surface scanner again. That was perplexing. Now, these are all single hotspots, so we'll see what works here and what doesn't. There is some hazardous resource extraction sites. Come on. Shoot the probe. Shoot it now. No, it's not. Gotta hit that other one. It's quite the shallow angle. Yeah, baby. What a shot. What a shot. Alright. Now, let's see. What did I miss? I was flying again. LOL, sounds like mistakes were made. Yep. No, what are you talking about? It worked perfectly the first time. I mixed up my planets and my systems. We're okay. Everything's okay. There's bromellite. Oh, but it doesn't have the resource extraction site on it. Oh, that would have been awesome. That's what we really want. Alright, so there is one bromellite hotspot here. Let's select it. Where is it? It's over there. What we want is the resource extraction site if we can. Yeah, see that Hazres? That's what we want. So what I'm going to do actually is we're going to jump to the other system and see if that has it. Yeah, okay. If that other system has hazardous what do we want to... I have a button for this. I don't remember what the button is. Alright, there we go. 31 million, nice. I do lose to shames every 3 jumps. Is that considered a mistake we're made, or just I suck? Why can't it be both, Davon? Classic. I do it all the time, so I could ask the same question, I suppose. Shock just turned on the heat for the first time this year. Yeah, we've been using it a little bit off and on. Dude, at my work today, we've been called back into the office full time, and it's like the heat in my building wasn't working, and it was freezing, and there was literally warmer outside. And at some point, I was like in meetings all day, and it was like all like, you know, Zoom type meetings, and I'm like on this Zoom call with 3 other people that are sitting like 20 feet away from me because there's no conference space, because, you know, during the pandemic everybody downsized space, so now there's just not enough space. So it's just mind-boggling. Let's see, we want to go to B first. So at 2 o'clock, I just left and took the call. The call I was on for 3 hours at home because I was like, screw this, I'm freezing, I'm going home. Ixie, I'm not sure how to say it, but yes, there is a new community goal. What is it? It is so you go to, first of all, welcome in. It's good to have you here, Delta One. Nice to maybe meet you. Maybe you've been here before. Hard to say with YouTube's error right now. But it is a mining and or hauling CG, aka Frontier Developments really wants you to buy the Panther Clipper or the Type 11. And it's a 10 times increase in price. So we're trying to figure out what's the faster one, what makes you the most money the fastest. But if you enjoy either of those activities, do it. We just did a hauling one. We just like hauled some cobalt, made 30 something million, and calculated that at a rate of around 200 million an hour. We're gonna check out what mining is gonna give us right now. Good to have you here, Commander 07. Is platinum inflated again somewhere? So you have to sell at the Dream Trailblazer, which is in HIP something. You can find the. We're gonna go back to it in a little bit. But yeah, you have to sell it there, and you're gonna make 305,000 credits per ton of bromellite, and 3,000 something per ton credits for cobalt. So it's not platinum. But platinum, you can find inflated prices around the bubble in Inara all the time. Platinum was selling for 330 something, whereas it normally sells at a high price for 290 something. So it wasn't that big a buff for platinum. Wow. Okay, that's a good sign, actually. Let's see. It looked like there was just one hotspot here in the icy ring. And she is bromellite. And there is a resource extraction site. I don't know whether it's high, low. Oh. Why doesn't it say whether it's high or low? Well, let's check this out. Is there a resource extraction site close to it? There are, but are they high or low? Like, what does that mean? Let's drop into one. That is correct, Grumpy. Mining for Bromellite and hauling for Cobalt. Not done any trading yet. So yeah, so 200 million an hour is about what you're expecting for Cobalt right now. At Dream. Don't know how I feel about it just saying resource extraction site. The other thing I don't know is what percentages we're looking for Bromellite. I don't know what's good or what's bad. In fact, I kind of want to get a feel for that. So let's just do a normal mining run first. In what exactly for the money? That wasn't a Panther Clipper. Oh god, dude, my heart just like warmed up. I miss. Oh god, do I miss icy rings?
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet
Let's get the timer started again. Reset and start. Now I think icy rings have lower yields in general.
Programming limpet drone.
I hit a Bromellite hotspot, but the yields weren't impressive. 20 to 30% was the highest I saw. That's what I'm recalling from icy rings. Low temperature diamonds were the same way. So I hit anything over like, I think like 15% is great. But anything over 20 is really what you want.
Prospect
25%, we're going to take that. So now for these icy asteroids, you see how they're so much more jagged than what you get for what we've typically seen in the metal rich and metallic rings and all that, and rocky rings.
cargo scoop deployed.
That means that, oops. That means that lining up is incredibly more important because otherwise your collectors are really just going to get brained. So lining up with the right axis is important here. We're not quite hitting it. You know what's happening right now? Bromellite was on my ignore list. I'm in medium res. That's a medium res, so... But it didn't say anything. Was that a bug? It usually says high, medium, low, right? Well, so right now I'm not even in that. I'm just in a normal spot. Not by much. You'll miss the 9 million on a T9 compared to the Panther. So what was it? Panther Clipper 2 doesn't count? Oh, in what? Okay, fair enough. That's what you were saying. Any idea how much worse non-arc ships are compared to Panther Clipper 2 for trading? Not by much. You'll miss 9 mil on a T9 compared to the Panther Clipper. Per run. Right? So per hour, it actually does add up. So you're going to get like 700 something in the T9, maybe 8 or 9 if you really stretch it. Go shieldless. So it's not ideal, but it's not horrible.
Programming limpet drone.
Think of it as percentage, right? In the Panther Clipper, I'm easily getting 50% more cargo space. So that means every run I do in the Panther Clipper makes 50% more money.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah. Barometer 32%. Alright, I'll take that. What the hell is that extraction speed? Yeah, this is the Type 11. She is a joy. That's a cool picture. I'm gonna take that one. She costs 100% more money to obtain it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? It does cost real life money right now. So that is totally understandable, just to wait for it to come out for credits. I mean, the reason they're doing this CG is they want to make money, right? I mean, maybe it's a little icky, but they're allowed to do what they want to do. It's not really a pay to win. There's no winning here, right? So they hit a little loophole, I guess. FDev did. 5%, we're not going to rock that.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet.
Just in time to miss CG.
Prospect to limpet failed.
The Panther Clipper 2, I imagine, will be available after this CG. The Type 11, I think, will be another few months, is my guess. I don't 100% know. Bromolite 15%, so I think that's worth getting in an icy ring. This is the question I need to pose to the Elite Dangerous, Elite Miner subreddit, because it's been a long time and I just do not remember. Because it used to be really good for low temperature as well, and they nerfed it. And I don't remember what they nerfed it to.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to
How are we doing on tonnage? This is slow. Compared to Platinum, this is absolutely slow. Because Platinum, we want 60%, you know? Something like that. So we're gonna... Ooh. You know what I love? Is this thing can actually break up. It can, like, destroy the big chunks. Yeah, see, it's destroying those big chunks, which I'm trying to avoid by lining up properly. So there is, like, a skill aspect to this, too, which I actually really like. Because laser mining used to be just get it done, you know? But now it takes some active, like, being good at this and mining properly. Hunt! What's up? You actually don't want to destroy the chunks. Thank you, Hunt.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody's a fan of this strategy from FDev, and rightfully so. But here's what I would say if you're upset about the fact that they're, you know, making this very much to make you buy them so you don't miss out on the hype and stuff. Ooh, wow, how did I miss? It's the reason they're able to keep updating this game that we all love is because of this. They're making money on it, and they'll keep updating it as long as they are. So
Prospect to limpet engaged.
I think in the long run, whether you can buy it or not, it's worth it for everybody.
Asteroid scan complete.
They're a company. They gotta make money. Exactly, yeah, they gotta make money, right? Like, I bought the Mandalay. I probably shouldn't have. I didn't really need to. Oh, no, I didn't buy the Mandalay. Sorry. That's right. I was smart. I didn't buy the Mandalay because I figured my exploration ship is good enough as it is. I don't need that little extra bit of jump range from the Mandalay. So. I've heard this a lot. I've only been playing since 3 weeks. Well, welcome to the Black, my friend. Welcome to Elite Dangerous. If you have any questions, please, please, please let us know. Somebody in this chat will know the answer if I don't. The game is fantastic, though. I've already caved once and swiped for cosmetics during this. Yeah, yep. I feel you. I feel you. happens to the best of us. I have done the same, so. Not mining very efficiently right now.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
It's a
failed.
long shot for this prospector. Ooh, actually, I want to hit this rock first. Watch that one die in mid-flight. Boom, dead. I might have missed. Hold on, what am I doing? Wow, the contrast is tough on this one. Hard to see the difference. Yeah, no, this is what they're doing, right? I brought the Panther and the Tape 11. Of the two to buy, I think those are pretty solid. I did the same, so I'm biased. I love the game, so why not give the devs something so they can keep working on the game? Yeah, and that's exactly where I'm kind of sitting here. Now here's the thing, a mining map for this is going to be very worth it. I'm thinking.
Programming limpet drone.
Maybe.
Prospector limpet
Maybe.
failed. Programming limpet drone.
It's taken us a minute to fill up. We're not even halfway. It's not great. But I think what I like about the CG is it breaks it up a little bit.
Limpet engaged.
You can do mining and you can do hauling. I love icy rings. They're not as dusty when they're in the light. Usually I use night vision no matter what when I'm mining in the rocky metallic. But here, there's not a big difference. And I love the shape of these asteroids too. It is so fun to blow up core asteroids in icy rings. So if you're doing void opals or low temp diamonds, it doesn't pay as much as monazite and all that stuff, but it is a lot of fun. Witch Hunt, I bought the arcs. Oh, I saw that you joined the squadron. I approved your application, so thank you. I bought the Arcs Mandalay Stellar just to have a ship to get me home from prison. I left it stock so I can immediately deploy it. My Type 10 has a jump range of 6 light years. I transferred it. Nice. That works. That works. 6 light years is a little low. But you should have the fuel to do enough jumps. 6 light years.
Prospector limpet failed.
Tranquilimar says I can. Did I ask a question? I may have asked a question. What was it? I don't know.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Did somebody ask for something that I missed?
Drone.
It's possible.
Prospector limpet failed.
Come on. My biggest pet peeve with the Type 11 is the prospectors immediately die all the time.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Oh, I can't believe this game sends you to prison. Yeah, I know. Do you think that's better than the fine? The fine has no meaning, whereas prison is like an actual consequence.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
All right, come on, Bromelites.
Prospector limpet engaged.
13%. We'll take it. Whatever. We need to fill up. I think the Hazres is going to be or a hazardous resource site might end up being critical for this. Asteroid depleted. Let's find the next closest.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Prospect to
I
limpet
deploy the Type 10 from my carrier. It doesn't leave the system. Nice. The last bounty on me was a modest 60 million. Holy guacamole.
limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
You've been upsetting the wrong people. Good for you. 5% is not something we can do.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Collector limpet expired.
Why?
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Fine.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Destroying too many of my big old chunks there. Let's mine this out. We're really filling up a lot slower than we did with platinum. We're about halfway, right? Here? Maybe a little more? Not ideal.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's shoot at that guy.
Prospect to limpet failed.
I think cargo is the way to go on this one, at least until cobalt runs dry. Yeah, so it might be a flavor of the day situation. I'm gonna be curious to see what the resource extraction sites do. 32%, what's up? And maybe a mining map for this one would be good.
Asteroid scan complete.
But I think I am going to make a video for this CG as well. Like, what's the best method? And we'll look at this, what we're doing right now. Oh, I should have been recording this. People still care. Oh, but it's going to pull up. It's going to record everything, isn't it? All the video feeds. It's not worth it.
Hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Yeah, I mean, we need to be making money kind of hand over fist
Programming limpet drone.
for mining to work, so...
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I don't know, I think it's nice... Oh. I think it's nice that they're trying to give us an activity that's maybe a little bit different for everybody.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at
So maybe some people like hauling, they don't like mining. Like, there are probably better haulers out there than there are miners. Because it's just space. It's not as much optimization to be done for a hauler as there is for
limpet engaged.
a miner.
Asteroid scan complete.
Ooh, this is a tough one to find the rotation axis on. It's maybe around here-ish. Whoa! We're running shieldless Delta, do not forget. Knockdo, welcome in. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's back up a bit, not worth destroying the ship.
Programming
Let's hit this guy.
drone.
Welcome in, Knockdo. You can also get someone to hang with you for a few in Panther to collect the Bromolite you shoot off. Teamed up with my brother for the Platinum CG and swapped T11 and Panther Clipper. Yeah, see, that's not a bad idea.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
There's not as much optimization to do for a hauler. Spoken like a true miner.
Complete.
I don't know. When you're right, you're right. You know what I mean? When you're right, you're right. You know what I mean? There just isn't as much optimization to do for a hauler. Not to say that hauling isn't fun. It's just not as much like to do to make it better. You want it to be as fast as possible. You want to have the biggest jump range and biggest cargo space. That's about it. right? Whereas you have to worry about the power distribution, the FSD range, the speed, and there are all sorts of different types of mining. Oh, we are just destroying all the chunks on this. That's the right angle, but we have no resources now, so that's fun. Oh, maybe you're right. Welcome in, guys. It's good to have everybody here. We'll see. I mean, I'm finding out in real time whether this is good or not as well. You're finding out with me. So if you're new, it's good to have you here. I'm Delta One. Play a lot of Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky as well. Every now and again, we'll throw in an Apex Legends and Valheim stream as well for the funs. But mostly the space games, which is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Hope you guys do too. If you're new, welcome. And hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. And the like button for everybody, because it's free, and that does help. But only if you actually like it. That's important. Feel free to ask questions in the chat. There are no dumb questions here. We're a very welcoming community. Feel free to join the Discord, the Squadron, the Delta Flyers. That's what we're called. Where we'll coordinate activities. Come on, Bromlite. Sentence I never thought I'd say. When I saw a 10 times 10 times mining buff, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna be filthy rich. And then I saw Bromlite and I was like, damn. Only dumb is the ones I ask. That's fair. Is there a realistic downside to running T9 shieldless to max cargo? Are interdictions more common when trading? Interdictions are more common whenever you have anything in your ship. So that is a downside. But even in a T9, you should be able to evade interdictions. The trick is to really well, you're new to the game, right? You're 3 weeks in. You want to engineer your drives, your thrusters. But if you can't do that yet, the trick to avoiding interdictions in the bigger ships is to recognize that so that the little thing moves around in a direction, but it's not going to stay moving in that direction. As it moves a bit, as you fall off, don't keep trying to chase it. Settle out to the middle, and it'll come back towards you. So you just need to be kind of around it. It's harder, but it's doable. And then run. The biggest problem with shieldless, honestly, is you're going to run into stuff. And run the risk of destroying your ship. But I think I tend to run shields just because I'm nervous about it. But as you can see, I'm starting to come to the shieldless side of things as I'm running this Type 11 shieldless just for that little bit of extra cargo. Now I'm filling my carrier. I think Bromlite is the better. I have 23,500 tons free. Whoa. Well, but the pricing is different for them. So, you know, a carrier will make things faster for both, right? Because you can load the carrier in a system that's good, then unload it in the CG system. Someone correct me. Hold on. Let me not kill myself on this asteroid. No! As I proceed to kill myself on this asteroid. Mining shieldless and icy is a lot more dangerous. Now if I'm filling my carrier, I think Bromlite is the better. I have 23,500 tons free. That's 7 billion in Bromlite. More than less than 1 billion in cobalt. It depends what it really does depend on the definition of better here, right? Just the amount of money, or is it how fast you earn the money? For me, it's per hour rate. So how fast you did it. Abandon the tritium. We don't want it. Oh my god. It's like playing whack-a-mole with tritium. We're gonna run out of space here in a moment. Let's get rid of a few limpets because our collectors are about to die. I don't want to lose too much.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Even if they do interdict you, they're only going to ask you to get the small amount of your cargo and then let you go. That's true. A carrier is going to come in handy for sure. I'll probably casually fill my carrier over the next 2 weeks, so I'll go mine. Nice. Yeah, and I find mining to be more fun, so, you know. Again, I'm biased. I am also thinking about, like, future activities that we're going to do with the channel and the squadron, and one of them is going to involve quite a bit of hauling. So I don't want to burn myself and or everybody out. You know what I mean? Because hauling can really burn you out. So you really got to switch up activities in Elite, I think. Actually, I've only gotten interdicted 3 times or so in my Corsair after mining. Never actually got caught. Yeah, so it's, I mean, interdiction isn't the end of the world. It's possible to get out of it, right?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
We're almost full up,
Limpet drone
but it's taken us a solid half an hour.
at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed.
Alright, this will hopefully call it a day for us with this asteroid. We'll see. We'll call it a run for us. Yep, this asteroid should fill us up all the way.
Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Well, it's basically the same thing as pirate scan and mining hotspots when you actually pick something up before they scan you. Yeah, it's not an immediate battle necessarily. Sometimes they're touchy about it, so you gotta go quick, but same idea. Tranquila, even mining can burn you out if you do one thing too much. That is very true, Tranquila. My personal capacity for mining tolerance is higher, but that's only because I really enjoy that, right? You could burn yourself on any activity in this game. So that's why I appreciate there's so many.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
We're full up. And we're full up at about 26 minutes. Let's remember that. That's not what we want. Galaxy map, and we're gonna go back to this here station. It's very close, which is nice.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Get back to the Trailblazer, see how much we make. As far as mining is concerned, let's pretend the Type 11 and Imperial Cutter don't exist. What would you use? Before I had the Cutter, I used an Anaconda. I used a Minoconda. I like the large ships. They're my favorite, by far, in this game. I use a Cutter now, because it's for, well, I use a Type 11 now, but I used to use a Cutter. But Anaconda, a Minoconda, shall we say, you can't go wrong. Loved me my Minoconda. Type 9 people like as well, but since you haven't done any engineering, you really do need to engineer the Type 9 so you can move fast enough. Your throughput gets a lot lower because you're just moving slower in a Type 9, whereas the Anaconda, you move quite a bit faster. Now, you have to contend with the large nose of the Anaconda, so that's something to consider too with your prospectors and your collectors and all. So maybe a little bit more skill involved with the Anaconda. If you want to go faster with the Type 9, you can. You have to raise your cargo scoop. Oh, what am I doing? You have to raise your cargo scoop and then lower it and use it kind of like as an air brake to get between asteroids faster. So there is a way to use the Type 9 to go really fast, or to go faster, but I haven't found it to be worth it, personally. Upgrade from the Corsair. The Corsair is a great ship. The speed on the Corsair is really nice for what you're doing. Corsair is really good for core mining as well. Grumpy says, I went to Trailblazer Deliver and it shot me down to 8% hull in seconds. LOL, I assume it was shooting someone else and I was unlucky on arrival. Oh no! You got caught in the crossfire, oh god. Did it make you, grumpy? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. Shocking. So your anaconda does not does want some. It does. Well, not unless you got buns on. I'm sorry. I don't know why you guys are here. I apologize in advance. For everything else you're gonna hear tonight. Thoroughly my bad.
Docking request granted.
Side is 26. I think it's this side. Yep, there she is. Alright, type 11, more maneuverable. So about 4 minutes to get back here.
Gear deployed. Hull integrity.
4 minutes to get back here. So 34 minutes is really how long this took. Let's sell it. But we're making 78 points. Man. Wow. 74 million, 34 minutes. It was 74 something. It was like 74, let's say 0.5. Divided by 34 times 60 puts me at 131 million per hour. Phew. Hauling definitely better on that front. Way better. Shock says it's my birthday, so I've been drinking. Hey, cheers, dude. I have a sip of wine left. Cheers. Happy birthday, Shock. No need to apologize. I get it. I get it, brother. Happy birthday, my friend. I think I know how old you are now, but I won't put you on blast. Okay, so how fast would we need to mine? $200 333, and I have 258 plus 6, so 264 tons. What does that mean? So I need 3.3 tons per minute. Oh no, that's 200 million. Sorry, that's not right. It's how much to get 200 million in tonnage? It's 305,000 per ton. So let's do this. Let's do 20 million or 200 million divided by 305,000. It's 655. So I need to fill up 218 in 20 minutes. To match that. Bill, how old now, Shock? 102? My guess is 3 hours. 3 hours, Shock. That's what I thought you were, because I remember last year was the half century mark. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try another method. A secret method. Clearly, we don't need that many limpets. Does trading materials I bought from another station count towards CG, or is it mining materials like the last CG? Pop Rocks, welcome in. I like the name, because I too like popping rocks. Not the drug version. In Elite Dangerous, like popping rocks. Jesus wept. Good to have you here. It's either or. So you can, so for cobalt you trade or haul, and for bromellite you mine. Drunk Shock is best Shock. Couldn't agree more. Let's bring that many limpets. Oh, and Saigon Chin, welcome in, buddy. I just realized that was you. Hey, you're very welcome, Pop Rocks. Good to have you here. Welcome to it. Yeah, we got 33 people watching. Thanks, guys. Hit that like button. Very helpful. And subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. And that would, if that happens, I will do a 24-hour stream. Okay, let's, we're going to fly back to that system. Same system we were just in. We're going to check out the other planets. Let's stop the timer here. That ain't it. There we go. Hello, person. Hi. The wording was kind of confusing. It was. And I was confused about it too. And then I searched for bromellite, and you can't buy it outside of in the Trailblazers. So, that's got to be mined. It was not their best written script of all time.
Landing gear retracted.
Lego. Gang, I have not given up on doing that new commander. That's what we were going to stream tonight until I realized the CG went live immediately.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, doing the CG instead because there's work to be done. Oh. Oh. But it was a medium hazardous site. Oh, that's interesting. It was a medium resource extraction site, which means you're getting materials 50% faster, which means instead of 24 minutes, I would have gotten it in 16 minutes? No, 18 minutes. At 8:25. Ooh. So that would have been a 25-minute. 18 minutes add 8 puts me at 26. 25-ish maybe. Let's call it 25. So how much was it? It was 74.5 million divided by 20. Let's call it, let's do 26 million. 26 minutes. That's 171 million. Now we're approaching the right answer. So a Haz-Res is probably the way to do this, or perhaps a mining map might be the way to do it too. What planet do we want to go to? Let's check here. We tried Ring 3A. Oh, sorry, we tried Ring 2B. Now we're going to go try 3A. I was hoping they'd relax for a week until next CG. I have my feed of Battlefront 6. Is that what we're talking about? Number 3, we're going here. Battlefield, sorry. Battlefield. Yes, indeed. They just released, right?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating.
I was also debating doing Apex tonight, honestly. That's another possibility for tonight. CG cramping my style. Gotta help out the peeps, though. The way it goes. Just the way it goes. I'm gonna scan this guy. Alright, hopefully you guys are having fun tonight. We're all learning a little bit together for sure. If you've had different experiences than I have with the CG, if you've given it a shot, let us know. The more information and data, the better. I am just one data point. And one thing I will say is, you know, like my favorite activity in the game is mining, and I do a ton of it. So some of the things, like I think my brother was talking to me about, he's like, some of the things you do, like in the maps and stuff that you make, that make it look easy, take practice to do at times. So if you're not like a miner, sometimes the right answer is just like, where's the surface scanner? Is to do the activity that makes more sense right now, which is with the lower bar of skill entry, which is certainly hauling. If you know the third-party tools, well, that's the Bromellite hotspot, isn't it? Yeah, that's got to be it. So that might be the move. If you're newer, the hauling is get a big ship. T9, do it, and be happy. Bromellite with a Hazres. All right, that's what we're looking for. Is it the Bromellite with the Hazres? Ooh, it might be. It might not be. Let's see. That is a big hotspot. All right, guys. Hazres time. This ain't easy. It's a Bromellite hotspot. Now a Hazres. What's the value of going into a hazardous resource extraction site? You get 100% more minerals coming out of your asteroids. Big advantage. The downside, pirates scanning you all the time. You have to be within 20 kilometers of the hotspot, of the resource extraction site. Stay between 15 and 20 kilometers away, and you should be okay. Oh, this dude is awesome. We do need our night vision here. I was hoping, I too love mining, but I need a break after the last CG, so I want to trade the materials if I can. Oh yeah, absolutely. Understandable. Completely understandable. So we're just going to fly away from everybody. Hopefully we don't get scanned. Now, if you do get scanned, I have a couple of things in the back pocket. I've got my fighter with Navia Castaneda ready to go. But if you don't have a fighter, or a pilot that's any good, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to, run. Is what you're going to do. Oops. We're 17.9 kilometers away from the resource extraction site. So now we're going to start figuring out which asteroids are good. 1.8%. That is not what we want. I love the asteroid density here. Is amazing. Yeah, if you can get that Type 9, it'll help you for sure. Ooh, I might have missed with that one. It released too fast. But it's gonna hit that asteroid in the back, so let's see what that's got. Might as well, right? Wow, that is further away than I thought it was. 5%. Oh, come on, guys. It's a Bromellite hotspot. What's going on here? What is happening?
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
Let's get our collectors out. We're on like 29%. Now let's see how much we get out of it.
Asteroid scan.
I think we're destroying a lot of our chunks here. Yeah, a lot of these chunks are getting destroyed. Alright, well. We got something out of it. There's another asteroid past this one. Double check out. So that was 20%, 29%? Good night, Chaotic Serenity. Thanks for hanging out.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Gramingog? I think that's how we say it. I don't know. Just logged off, taking a break to feed my face. Good call. And welcome in.
Prospect
So from that one asteroid, we got 48. Oh, I didn't time it. Damn it.
integrity compromised.
Let me start the timer.
Asteroid scan complete.
I don't know how long I've been in here. Let's see. We're at. I can math it out using the stream. Give us a minute. So now pirates can scan us at any time. We are 18 kilometers away from the center of the hotspot right now. We just got to be cognizant of that fact. The large chunks appear to be getting destroyed more readily. We're doing a little bit of this. Strafe is better. So the bigger chunks come out? Something like that? That might be better to do. I don't know. We also don't want to be collecting tritium, so let's make sure we're not doing that.
Programming limpet drone.
I'm gonna go maybe a little closer to the hotspot. 24 jumps to get the CG site. Oh, a bummer. It seems to destroy less big chunks when I make a slow circle-like pattern. Jasper, great idea. We'll try that with this asteroid. And welcome in.
Prospect to limpet
A lot of new faces today, or it's the YouTube thing where I can't see your actual usernames anymore. So
scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
you're welcome. It's good to have you here.
Prospect to limpet failed.
So many new faces to add to our little Delta squad here. We're a fun, tight little community, so appreciate everyone hanging out.
Engage.
It's 13%, but in the interest of time, I'm actually gonna mine it.
Asteroid scan complete.
We'll do a little circle. It's not the tightest circle in the world, but it is a circle. I think actually what I want to do is like a half moon. I don't know, is that better or worse? I can't tell through this damn dust cloud. How do we feel about it? I don't know. A little random, but got the job done.
Programming limpet drone.
He helped me so much getting my first good miners and my first Cobra. Me? I did. He says, oops, we've been there. He says in a shocked face.
Taking damage.
Ooh,
Asteroid scan complete.
probably hitting the big chunks. Let's check out. How far away are we? 18 kilometers? Let's check out that guy.
Limpet drone.
Well, if I've helped, I'm grateful. That's awesome.
Limpet failed.
That's the whole point. The whole point is community helping and having fun. You know? Oh, Jasper helped you. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. 200 kilometers is for 0.26 light seconds. A distance is a pain.
Complete.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That little last bit of range you gotta go. I was doing short bursts also because there's time waiting for collectors. Yeah, I think that is kind of what I'm noticing as well, Jasper. 100%. I think that's right. So you sort of saw me do that with that last asteroid as well. Even though I have 21 collectors out right now. Yeah, I think doing this like little semicircle is working. Ooh, that's that one up a little bit. Let's aim down a little bit. Here's some limpets. Let's abandon all this tritium. We need to add tritium to the ignore list.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Let's abandon a bunch of these.
Hold at maximum capacity.
And let's look for another roid. Ooh, there's somebody kind of flying close-ish by.
Programming.
Maybe Helen Urbis.
Prospector limpet.
Is there a way to kill collector limpets? It won't let me put out my prospector.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Question. Oh, I've rammed the bottom of my, No. I've covered over an asteroid and kind of went down on it. You know what I mean? And, smashed to smush them before. Oh, turn off power. That's not a bad idea. Good idea. Oh, I need to select the prospector. Where are you, prospector? There you are. These little X patterns appear to be working as well. Bro, man, we are filling up like it's our job.
Asteroid depleted.
Yeah, nice big chunks there. Glad you clarified. Yep. Shock. Yep. Happy Krusty's not here. She'd quote the hell out of that one.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, we are 16 kilometers away. Kind of like that distance.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed.
Come on. Hit it.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
So the thing is, I'm not going in a consistent direction either, so I might be like
Asteroid scan complete. Cargo hold.
hitting asteroids I've already hit before, which is not great. try
Programming
this guy. You're moving around a bit. Don't think I've done you.
complete. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
You are here, guys. Hitting that like button would be very helpful.
Prospect
Hashtag something about YouTube. Man, we are destroying. Oh, it's our job right now. That should be good. What you can do if pirates ask for cargo is jettison it, not abandon, and they will be happy because you dropped the cargo, and you will be happy because your collectors will mostly grab them all back. You could do that. I tend to just like boost out a little distance because it doesn't. It's just quick, right? You could do it either way. So that is the difference. You guys see me abandoning stuff. If you, which is Jasper's completely right. If you jettison, your collectors will go out and get it. If you abandon, your collectors will say, "Oh, you don't want it." Oh God. I spoke. It manifested.
Scan complete. Cargo scoop retracted.
The other thing is if you boost fast enough, they don't finish their scan, which is pretty sweet.
Collector limit expired.
Let's see if that's far enough.
Collector limit
I think he might be following me, so this could be an issue. We'll see.
cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I think he's following me,
Collector limit expired.
which is frustrating.
Prospector limit
We're at about 20 kilometers, so we need to be a little careful.
Asteroid scan complete.
Yeah, there's fighting happening like right here.
Expired. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed. Programming.
You do lose all your collectors doing that method as well, so gotta make sure you have enough to do that.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Alright, but hopefully we can mine this up before somebody comes at us. Ah! We'll let them get what they can, and then we're gonna boogie. Paul. What a jerk. 456. Screw you, dude.
Cargo scoop retracted.
You have no chance now. You have no chance now, bro.
Under attack.
Ow. Oh my god. He means business.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter.
Alright, Navia.
Sync deployed.
Fighter is live. Awaiting orders.
Now Navia should be defending us. Should be. Nope.
On my way, Commander. Docking protocols initiated.
Let's see if she actually docks. We're a little close to the action, but let's try again. We need search. A Mustang, welcome in. We need search and destroy limpets for the pirates. It's called the fighter. This can all stop if you give me the credits. Well, I got a little ways away from you, so I'm gonna try my luck, okay? I think Navia is out there defending now, so
Limit engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector
we were doing so well too. We were almost full up.
programming limpet.
Timing was looking pretty good. Navia's out there doing God's work. We'll see.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ooh, we're too far away from the resource extraction site. We gotta get closer.
Asteroid scan complete.
We'll also boost away while we're at it. He's up there just like, give me all your stuff. And I'm down here being like, bro, it's my stuff. How dare you? How dare you? I earned this shooting a rock myself. You can get hatchbreaker limpets. I should just hatchbreak that guy. Oh.
Programming limpet
I
drone.
hate the prospectors on this. Two good asteroids too. What a bummer.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet
Now we're getting killed on these asteroids.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
This one moving at the speed of light is obviously going to be the one that has bromelight. Nope.
Limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
The Navia is 16 kilometers away. Hopefully she is engaging with this guy. She's a dangerous pilot, so she's not terrible. Bromelight, that's what's up.
Engaged. Programming limpet drone.
God knows this guy's going to catch up to us now.
Asteroid
Fill up, guys. I think that's him. Where's Navia? Defend me, Navia! Come on, baby. But that should have been close to 60 tons. Or 30-something tons. We're at 15 minutes already. How much is out there? Still a decent amount out there.
at maximum capacity.
Let's shoot off a limpet. Do a little prospecting.
Programming limpet drone.
I'm just a simple miner. Poor guy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I'll feel your pain, buddy. Let's get rid of a few.
Prospector limpet engaged.
13 tons. That should do us right there.
Capacity. Asteroid scan complete.
That asteroid over there should finish up. Top us all off. 16 minutes.
At maximum capacity.
Oh man, maybe we're done. Are we?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
We're done. So that was 17 minutes there, but we have to add a little bit more time.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Let's make our way back to. Ooh. Did you wake up, buddy? My son may have woken up. Don't wake up, man. We're playing Elite Dangerous. I don't want to keep playing. Alright, Navia, sorry. We're ditching you.
Frameshift drive charged.
While we do this, we were about 17 minutes there. Let me go in the stream and see how long I was mining.
You might lose the fighter for good if you carry on. Turn back and move within telepresence range.
1833. So add about 3 minutes to this time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Adding about 3 minutes to this time. I'm getting Bromellite and Tritium. Yeah, which is good if you need the Tritium and you don't want to buy it. I tend to buy the Tritium because it's easier. But if you don't want one of those resources, just come over here in your contacts, scroll down to it, and add it to your ignore list. Calico Jack, welcome in, buddy. I need to take my Type 11 out for some mining. I haven't even flown it yet, except for a couple of minutes. I'm out in the black. Ooh, nice. For those of you who play on PC, buy... I don't know if it's still on sale on Steam, but Elite Dangerous... We should check that, actually. Elite Dangerous was $2.50. Odyssey, everything, right? Oh, God. That's going to add to our time a bit. But we're on the Type 11, which is reasonably maneuverable. Another hint for evading interdiction, if you're struggling, especially in the larger ships, is don't yaw as much. Your ships will pitch up and down faster than they yaw. So rotate your ship and then pitch, as opposed to yawing around. So if you get that second account, now you can make a dedicated exploration account. So, because exploration, the tough part about exploration is it's like you're either doing that and then you can do nothing else, really, right? So you gotta, if you want to explore, but you still want to be able to do Thargoid hunting or do conflict zone stuff or whatever, right? Or participate in the CGs in the bubble. 2 accounts. So I'm going to keep my main one here. That new start that we're running a series on the channel right now is going to be my exploration account, which I'm going to take on Distant Worlds 3 when they do it. Should be hopefully in the next 3-4 months.
Docking request granted.
Which one is it? Which one of you is landing pad 12? I chose poorly. Heading out. Happy birthday, Shock. Take care, buddy. Have a good one, my friend. And have a lot more drinks. Have a good one, buddy. And for you, go Chargers. All right, 21 minutes. Let's say about 3 minutes, 4 minutes to get from the system. Right, add another 4 minutes to this, so 24 plus another 4, 28 minutes. So about 28 minutes.
Incoming message.
What's the message? Okay, so what does that tell us? 28 minutes. We did 70, what was that just, what did we just sell for? Sorry, I gotta go back in the stream to see it. Commodities market, it was like 78, 79? 70, about 79. 78.8. 78.8 divided by 28, we said, is 168.85 million. It's close. But that was even a Hazres, right? We lost maybe 2 minutes to that pirate. We lost a minute to the interdiction. So it's actually pretty comparable. But I will say that to do the mining, you have to be on. And you have to get a little lucky, and you have to do it in a Hazres. We could run a map. We could try to make a map for folks. But I don't think that's worth it for this CG. It might be. The traffic controller guy at the station is telling me to slow down for larger ships. I'm in a Panther. Alien Royalty, welcome in, buddy. Calico, what service are you streaming on nowadays? Are you doing YouTube, Twitch, Kick? I'd like to throw in a shout out for you if we can. I don't know, guys. I want it to be mining, but it's we could sell a little bit more actually. Another 1.8 million. So it's actually really close. They're both really close. Family's doing well, buddy. How about you? Frankie Lomere, I'm not the danger. I am the danger. You goddamn right. Is that Walter White? Oh. And is my son waking up? He might be. Don't know why I said it like that. I've made just over 130 million while you were on the stream. There you go. It's a couple hours, right? And I think I've done comparably, right? I've done 3. It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes, and I've done 3 full loads, or 2 full loads of mining. Actually, I can check in the squadron. Guys, for those of you who are new, if you don't have a squadron yet, feel free to join mine, Delta Flyers. We're building up right now. We're building up. But I am running a free 3D print competition. So it's going till this Friday. I'm thinking I might extend it a week at least to account for this new CG. But I'll put that up to the squadron kind of as a vote. The person who contributes the most to the squadron bank is gonna get a print, a free print of a 3D ship. It could be a large ship. It could be any ship you want, basically. It could be Elite Dangerous, probably Elite Dangerous if you want. But if you are inclined for something else, we could find something in Star Wars, No Man's Sky, The Expanse. You know, something within the budget, basically. Excuse me. The station's out of Cobalt already, so that's going to be the trick, finding stations out of Cobalt nearby. So that's the person who contributes the most. Anybody who contributes 100 million, at least, will be put in the running for a raffle to win a slightly smaller ship, basically. So it just won't be the same monetary value as that one. Ships like this run probably like, with shipping, because it's going to be from the UK or Spain, because those are the only people in Etsy that make these now. It'll probably be like $100 total for this, and then for the other one, I'm thinking like somewhere between 50 and 60, all included. So those are the prizes. And so anybody who goes over 100 will be put into a raffle with all the other folks who did over 100, and you can win that ship. We don't have a ton of people doing it right now. If we get enough people doing it, I will run this again next month, and I will buy a 3D printer and learn how to do this myself. The people we have contributing right now, who I super appreciate. This is not what I want. Transaction log. Deavanti has entered the competition. All right. This is Dark Matter on YouTube. They are winning right now with 750 million. Tranquila Mare is up there. Definitely in the running for the over 100 million at least. If not, unless you can beat Dark Matter at some point. Hunt has put in a lot of stuff as well. If you don't want to join the squadron, if you just want to give me money via like commodities or something, we can also run it that way. I'm tracking a couple people manually right now who are in the running. Yeah, these are the people that are doing it right now in the actual group. So, feel free to join in. You have a good chance of winning that secondary prize just for 100 million. And you can do that in less than an hour. Finished initial setup of key binding, says Hunt, and looked at the galaxy map. Where did your carrier take me? Congratulations, Hunt. You're basically at the new CG location. You're in a system that has a Bromolite hotspot. There's another Bromolite hotspot right here, and then this is the CG location. No thanks, Elliot. Comp wins should also include a promotion. What do you mean by comp wins? Indestructible. I'm happy to promote. Oh, a promotion. Oh, in the squadron. Um, Honestly, I think the people who are contributing right now, I'm gonna promote anyway, because you guys are active in the squadron. I need people to help me out managing it. And if you guys are contributing, you get to be the people who do it. Because hey, it's about trust, right? Our perk is increased. Oh, let's take a look at that. 20% increased mining fragment yield. Oh my god. Dave Vonti, you cannot be in more than one squadron, unfortunately. You can only be in one. So I understand if you know, you don't want to be in the Delta Flyers, you want to be in another one. I get it. There are lots of communities out there, and I am in the process of building mine. So, you know, it's one of those get it on the ground floor situations. Or promos for the runners up. I don't know, just yeah, that's a good point. That's a good. I see what you're saying, Bill. I agree with you, and I honestly, I'll probably gonna promote them all. So there you go. 20%. Yeah, guys, we did it. 20%. This was the full thing. We got it in the last day or two. Oh my god, this is huge. In fact, this made a big difference just now when I was mining. I didn't even realize it. At least you have a floor, like the 100 million. Is that what you're talking about, Deavanti? Amazing that it went all the way to 20. It took a lot of work. People pushed, and honestly, like I could have made a lot more money just selling to Zamina Torval systems, and I pushed in this thing too. Now I'm just a drop in the bucket, but if everybody, you know, everybody's a drop in the bucket, right? So it really was. It's an incredible like. It's an incredible like just display of what the community can do as a whole. Witch Hunt, you are making the monies. I guess it hasn't updated October 14th yet. Dave Auntie joined. It hasn't done my stuff yet. Oop. Squadron feed. It hasn't updated what I've done yet, so that's something. Oh, this is the squadron log. Look at that. Oh, look at all this stuff. Feats. Look at these feats. Witch Hunt, you've done a lot of feats. Technically, you are making the money. That way, winning, you get the trophy, but others who contribute get a promo slash responsibility. Slash responsibility is the key there, right? I want a promotion. Chief Intergalactic Waste Ejection Officer. I eject the space turrets. Did you answer Calico? What you're streaming on? I've used mostly Kick because it was easier to deal with, mostly just to get myself a bit more proficient, but I discovered I'm boring as hell. That's not the way I would think about it, dude. Listen, it doesn't happen overnight. Learning how to do the streaming stuff, it takes time and effort and energy. I've done streams where I was talking just to myself. You know, that has happened. Taking care of everyone's shit. Yeah, that's right. I played for beta, but never got far, and also to the last few years haven't had friends that played. Well, you got friends that play now, my friend. So that's the goal. And so, like I said, the money that we're putting into the squadron bank now is going to go towards two things. One, it's going to help people who are active in the squadron if you don't have a fleet carrier to help you get a fleet carrier. I'm thinking of the donations that we get in. I think those of us, myself included, who have a lot of money, like myself, right? I've put in, 2-3 billion, something like that at this point on my own. I'm gonna give that to the people who don't have fleet carriers, so that they can start bumping their way up to fleet carriers if they want it. The rest of it, the stuff that you guys have donated, is gonna go towards the squadron fleet carrier. And like I said, the goal is for us to hold on, check the monitor. I don't know if you can see the monitor here. I've got a baby monitor. Kiddo sleeping at the top of it right there. The rest of it's going to go towards a squadron carrier, and so we're going to set a goal where I put up buy orders, and one stream we're just going to fill it all the way up, like 60,000 tons. Let's get as much of us on the stream as possible, filling it up as a community event, and then the next stream we push it out there and start colonizing. Right? We have a Delta colony already out by a nebula, and we can start pushing out from there, or we can go in a different direction if folks would like that. I talk to myself a lot without camera. That helps. Being a little crazy is important to do this right. Why is the timer still going? Scripts, reset, close. What do I want to do here? Let me check Inara again and see what the commodity market is doing. What nebula? Oh, I'll show you in a second. Search. So this is a settlement. I don't really super want to go to a settlement. 13 light years. This is another settlement. Oh man. Also, here's the trick, guys. Wow. All the stations that were close by are getting cleaned out. Because I was buying for 5,000. Now the closest that I would really go to is this one. It's a steal. 13 light seconds, but it's 9,000 credits. Let's see if we can find what's the lowest price with a reasonable demand. 69 light years away. This one we could do 24 light years away, but I don't want to do a settlement because it's just too long to land at. 73. What's my jump range in the Panther Clipper? Dyke Platform is just a mean name. 66. It's at least 2 or 3 jumps. That's the problem. Kimmel Hub. 5,000 is not unreasonable. What's this? 25 light years away. This isn't bad. 17 minutes ago. Let's try this. Karask Sanctuary. So you're going to have to constantly be looking at Inara to do this right.
Do it!
Just
do it!
The other thing you could do is if you have a fleet carrier, just go far away from this site and just go super far away from this site and where there's a lot of cobalt and fill up there and then jump your fleet carrier close and offload it. That's the other thing to do. I'm in the wrong spot to do this.
Ship released.
Oh. Yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
A little bit, Alien. You got me a little bit on that one. 780 Luis. What systems are good for the mining for the CG? We can tell you that right now. There's 2 systems. This one right here, the third planet in this one has a decent hotspot. And in this one right here, coal sector, whatever this is, you can screenshot these. This guy right here. This is the one I prefer. The third planet has a big hotspot, and it's got a hazardous resource extraction site in it, which is good for this CG. So this one, right here. There. Coal sector... Coal 285 sector NV-I B24-5 and Coal 285 sector NV-I B24-1. Both are good. What's wrong with hauling from a settlement? Nothing. You could do it. I do not prefer it because it just takes longer to get down to the planet. You lose time doing that. You can't use the super cruise trick. There are a lot of different things that like add minutes here and there. And I think that would make it honestly comparable to the mining. So I would just rather mine them than take that amount of time. You could go down to the settlements. Some people enjoy flying down to the planets. I tend to do kind of a terrible job at landing on planets. But you can go. 780, 39, Luis. Hope I answered your question. And welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Are the carriers worth the cost for a solo player trying to loop up with the upkeep? Like, do they jump further faster than an Explorer? No, they are not better than an Explorer by any stretch. However, I do find them useful. So, like, if you're trying to do colonization, a carrier is almost a must-have. Not a must, but a really, 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 really nice to have. Colonization can be done without it, but God, is it brutal in comparison. I would say really good for mining as well, and it's just good to have as a home base for your stuff as you move around. Exploration wise, you can also move a lot of people, but solo wise that doesn't really make a difference. From an exploration standpoint, you could move it out. Some people do that. I don't see the value in it with the DSSA network out there to support commanders. Landing on a planet takes longer. I've gotten pretty okay at it, but it definitely takes more time. It's just the time aspect for me, yeah. Pop Rocks, I guess the time loss is a factor, but compared to constantly having to find a new station, I personally think it's worth it. That's fair. Pop Rocks, do you have a carrier? Out of curiosity. Carrier is great for rearm and refuel too, yeah. Would you rather have your holiday on Tatooine or Arrakis? Arrakis. Arrakis? Yeah, Tatooine's very much a backwater, right? Whereas Arrakis has, like, cool modern facilities in the city. I don't want to spend either of them out in the desert, you know what I mean? Calico, I wanted to try all the platforms. YouTube had the most views on a clip of mine, but that wasn't a live stream. I'm trying to figure out if I need to live stream on YouTube and edit the videos. Depends what your goal is. I would recommend not getting ahead of yourself. Originally, you're going to have low views. You're going to have low engagement. As you learn to do it better and better and better over time, it gets better and better, right? But that's kind of on any platform. Twitch will probably have the most views, would be my guess, for live streaming, because it's made for that sort of engagement. I don't know as much about Twitch, and I know nothing about Kick. YouTube, it's made to really, the algorithm is really tailored towards videos, but live streams do hit, depending. Like, I've had a few live streams go a little bit crazy. I'm on the grind for one right now. Hell yeah, Pops Rock. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. It takes effort. These two CGs back to back, great way to grind out for a carrier. Dedrix, welcome in. What is the initial consensus on the CG? Mining with Type 11 versus Panther Clipper 2, which is getting y'all more credits per hour. We just did it. So it's, if I'm using a Type 11 with the extended cargo racks and the squadron mining perk, I'm getting almost as much as I make doing the hauling. So it's around 170 to 200 million per hour, depending. The trick with hauling is that, sorry, one second. The trick with hauling is that the stations that have inventory near the CG are constantly shifting. So you have to look it up every time, basically. So it's a little bit challenging in that front. So it's actually fairly comparable, but you need to have all those buffs, basically, for mining to be equivalent to the cobalt, mining bromelite versus cobalt hauling. Now, if you are cobalt hauling, one of the things you could do is just take your carrier far out, fill it up, then jump your carrier closer to the CG location, drop it off. That would probably be the fastest no matter what, and the best per hour on the order of 200 million. Kick is like Twitch, but with heavy meth use. So, Dedrix, I hope that answers your question. That's my initial... I've done one cargo run and 2 mining runs. I'm going to do one. And one of those mining runs was in a normal hotspot, or it's just a regular hotspot. The second mining run was in a Haz-Res. And they were fairly comparable. No, Haz-Res was. But it was close. I appreciate your reply. I purchased my solo squadron carrier and I need to replenish my bank. Fair enough. That takes effort. we're doing the same. We're running a competition here, right, to win a 3D ship, printed ship, for that goal in mind in the squadron. Ooh. Not that one. I'll buy you a new one. Let's use this. After the last CG, I'm on 1.3 billion. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. And I don't know if you have a carrier or a squadron pop shock, but if you do contribute in ours, like I said, I'll be hitting you back with funding as well. The funding that I'm getting, I will try to send out to commanders as best as possible. 2.5 billion now, so another 2.5 for the carrier, an extra 1 billion for maintenance. I think you really want, I would do it this way. I would get like 6.5 billion. So I think your overall, I know this sucks, but I think your overall balance needs to be about 7 billion. Take 6 billion, put it towards the carrier, and then have 1 billion left for any services you want to put onto it. So it's 5 billion to buy, 1 billion for like services and upkeep, and then another billion for keeping your fleet alive and having rebuy and all that. I wish I could listen to my tunes while I stream, but the copyright stuff is an issue from what I understand. It is. It very much is. Oh, do you guys want to hear the new country pop song I made for this? Hold on. I did like an AI country pop song for Holland. Hold on, let me find it. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. Jay, you want to... Okay, we'll do it. So you guys have heard the... Okay, Day, I'll do it. Let me set it to myself. I got it set up in Streamlabs. Give me 1 second. Hopefully the kiddo doesn't wake up. Is the current CG still operating? Byron Bond, welcome in. Good to have you here. Guys, so many new faces. Please hit the like, subscribe if you're new. If you're interested in this sort of stuff, we will be doing certainly more elite, even more Elite Dangerous. As the squadron's getting some steam, I'm really enjoying it. And so we've been doing Elite and No Man's Sky as the two mainstays on the channel, but Elite is kicking some butt. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, hit that like button. Appreciate it. The current CG, so what do you mean by current? There is a new CG out today that is to either deliver trading cobalt to the Trailblazer Dream carrier, or to sell mined Brahmalite to that same carrier. Either or. 5e cargo rack for that, which is really awesome. Hold on, let me get the song. I've got to send it to myself. Excuse me. Let's do it this way. You're very welcome, Byron. Glad to help. Sorry, I didn't get this set up before stream. I was coming in hot today. Let's download this. Download MP3 audio. Is this the right one? Yeah, here it is. Okay. And let's set it up as so it's going to be a little loud, so I apologize for that, but we'll get it set up here. What do I have? The other things. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. We'll have it on here. Let's do a media source. Audio. Country mining. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Open. Okay. Sorry, it's pretty loud.
Roll out the bomb at 06. Coffee blacker than a gamma ray pulse. Delta squad, all punching in. 5 to 7 on 100-year haul. Ain't no Monday to Friday, ain't no Sunday to rest. We might monazite, take the long haul through the asteroid belt. We're looking for that rock we can sell. Platinum nugget and I'm doing well. Me and
Okay, yeah.
Well, me and Delta Squad, we making credits in space. We might monetize, take the long haul through the asteroid belt. We're looking for that rock we can sell. Platinum nugget and I'm doing well. Me and Delta Squad, we making credits in space.
That's making credits in space. Hope you all enjoyed that one. We should make that like a redeem thing where we if you do a redeem or something, or a super chat or something like that, we do a dance break. Looking for that platinum nugget, yeah. Looking for that platinum nugget. What is it? Platinum nugget? Something. Well, in 500 years, this will actually be what the country songs sound like. To be country, you will have to live on a backwater planet with little tech. There you go. Agreed. Amazing what AI can do, yeah. I mean, I think personally there is some ethical qualms with it. It is trained on data that is other artists who have created art and have worked really hard for that art, right? So there is something to be said about that being basically stolen, but I also think it's a little bit Pandora's box. It's out there, and it's not going back in the box now. So I think regulations need to be made in terms of what data and public domain stuff can be used to train AI, so that artists aren't losing their accomplishments. But I don't think we're the drivers for that, right? Redeem credits, there you go. I think for redeem credits we would just do the chorus, right? We might monetize, make the long haul through the asteroid belt, looking for that rock we can sell. Platinum nugget and I'm feeling well. Me and Delta Squad, we're making credits in space. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that ridiculous thing that I made for the funds. Oop, we might noob loop this one. Hopefully not. Delta One Space Cowboy. I was looking for, like, I don't know. It felt very like this activity feels very big rig to me, you know. So like hitting like that little ice road truckers. It's got that country vibe to it, and also I wanted to hit a little bit of that sort of Firefly aesthetic. If you haven't seen Firefly, please stop watching me and go watch that. But yeah, that was the vibe we were going for.
Conflict established. Please approach the station at
I thought it was fun.
and give way to larger vessels, Commander. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 3-2.
So we're making some legit money doing this. This is awesome. I think I will make a Bromelite map. Just because there are going to be people who want to do the mining versus the hauling. It's just not going to be as fast
Reduce your speed, Commander.
as the trading, I don't think. You do have to keep looking for trade sites, but that's worth it. Have to go. It was fun. No worries, Tranquilo. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Probably do both. Nice. Nice. Hunt, 1 second. I will pull it up for you. Coming up to the CG location. I would recommend doing this system right here. Col 285, sector NV-I, B24-5. Cole 285 sector, not Cole sector 285. I think it's the third planet has a bromelite hotspot. It also has a Haz resident. If that is your persuasion. It's fantastic. I dig it for sure. Found out today that my old landlord is really good old friends with a Nathan Fillion. Oh, that's awesome. You need to go find a way to hang out with Nathan Fillion. Obviously, right? Commodities market. Cobalts. Buy all the cobalts.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
The 500 million deposited is not from the CG. Please do not account towards. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Thank you for your honesty. Appreciate that. See, everybody's so great. You guys are awesome. Thanks for letting me know. This 500 million. Right? I am going to count this 100 though. And Witch Hunt just put 750 million and then another 250 million. Witch Hunt.
Ship released. You are cleared to leave.
I made a deposit. Hold a chat event and give it away to a winner now or later. Oh, that's awesome. That'd be amazing. Hey, Connor Crowley, I'm sorry I missed you. Can't mine in the T11 as fast as I can trade in the Panther 2 with engineered cargo racks. That's fair. Oh, that's a really good point. If we put the engineered cargo racks into the Panther Clipper, this is a no-brainer. Yeah, the engineered cargo racks make the Panther Clipper undisputed #1. For hauling. If you have those, that is the way to go. The 500 million recent deposit is not from the CG. Please don't. Okay. It doesn't have to be from the CG. It just has to be earned in this time frame. You can do it using exobiology. I don't care.
Speed restrictions are now lifted.
But thank you guys so much for contributing. I mean, I'm like legitimately, I'm blown away. Thank you guys. Oh, it's 2 jumps now. Unless... I mean, the amount of time it would take me to do this. Not worth it. Sorry I missed you come again, Connor. But you are correct. The engineered cargo racks. I need to do that. The problem is, I gotta take them out of my mining shit, put them in here, but it's an extra like 100 or 200 tons, right? Oh, probably like an extra 100 tons. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, alright, have a good one, Tranquila. Thought I answered your question, yeah? Oh, that was such a good back crack. I just said, oh my god, that was amazing. My donations to help others, I'll donate for the contest separately. Well, Witch Hunt, did you earn that money in the last couple of weeks? If you did, we could do both. That's not a problem. I want people to win this thing. Everybody's being so freaking nice. It's like, don't count it toward that. I listen. If we have enough people doing it, enjoying it, I'll run it again too. Like you guys are so great. Truly amazing. I don't have any words. It's from what I sold in the last CG. It's definitely going to count then, my friend.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And I can also donate it to somebody. That's totally okay. Let me write it down. I have this paper here that I'm using to log what people. Whoop. From which ones? It was 500 million. Let me take a look at it just to make sure. Oh, Delta. Come on, man. Oh, I definitely just passed it. This is the 750, okay. The announcer live 07, welcome in. Let's get more commanders and carriers. Hell yeah, dude. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Also, for those of you who are new here, I use the terms dude, man, bro. Very non-gender specific. We're all bros. We're all bros in the black. Whether you're a boy, girl, or something in between. We don't care. We love everybody here. Let's get that going, and it was 750 million.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm gonna add that as a third reward to the competition. We'll raffle it off to somebody. Finally reached CG. Time to start hauling. Hell yeah. Make it happen, Captain.
Docking request granted.
Man, these guys are super finicky about their pad lowering. Radio Raxla. Radio Raxla, that's great. Welcome in. Oh, Enra raid. Does it Enra raid? What? Why does this not tell me anymore? Thank you very much, Enra. I didn't know you were live, Enra. Shogun! Good. I was wondering where everybody popped in from. Welcome in. The announcer, good to have you. Radio Raxla, of course, good to have you too. Oh, I was watching Enra and now I'm here. Okay, maybe it wasn't a specific Enra raid, but Enra's awesome. I didn't know Enra was live. Damn, I would have ended earlier and raided Enra. Because Enra's the man. The myth, the legend.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
But that could have been a bit ago. Sort of Enra raid. Sell that cobalt for 40 million. Math time. Man, this game involves a lot of math. Yeah, I'm making an extra 3 to 4 million because of the sell price. It's a 37 million profit. That's in about probably 12 minutes. So that's 5. That's 185. It's really close to mining. Third prize is perfect. There you go. We'll do 2 raffles. One raffle will be for a smaller 3D print, and the second raffle will be for that 750 million from Witch Hunt. I will also be doling out some money to everybody who participated anyway. It probably won't be 750 million, but on the order of for anybody who's looking to get a carrier. Another dark matter. You guys are too kind. Thank you so much. Huge, huge, huge 07 to all you guys from Commander Delta 1. Yeah, look at this. This is insanity. I do want to keep track though. Was the 1 billion from the last 2 weeks dark matter? I know you said the 500 wasn't. But the 100 with the 1 billion, I'm assuming also isn't. I'm guessing, but thank you guys so much. We're gonna make our goals sooner than we think. We're at let's see, Squatter Bank's gonna be at 10 billion. Diedrichs. Diedrichs, you don't say. Shoot, man, I was gonna end the stream. Look at you making me work for this one. How far away is that? Ooh, it's 400 light years away. This is not going to be reasonable for the CG unless you have a carrier. If you have a carrier, go here. If you don't, but still, that's good to know. So check that out, guys. It was not. Okay, good to know. Just carrier money sitting doing nothing. You rock. How much did the squadron carriers cost? 25, 28 billion? Come on, Google. 25 billion. We're almost halfway there. Oh, and I haven't put in my earnings from tonight, which is probably like I'm usually at around 3.5-ish billion, so I'm at... Oh, so I didn't actually make that much tonight. I made like 150-ish. But I've been talking and doing stuff, right? So I haven't been grinding. I waste my credits on wild ship builds. I mean, that's the fun of it. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. And if we can ever hit you back or help you out with anything, you let us know. That's what the Delta Squad's here for. Luis, I bought my carrier over close to the mining zone. I will start tomorrow. Have to get some sleep. All right. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see. I will drop in my money here. The bit that I made tonight anyway. It wasn't much, but I made some. $150 million. And have a great night, Luis. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I don't know who's returning faces and who's not because the YouTube's username error, but thank you so much for being here.
One resin, but it's over, mate. Bill's coming in, we gotta get away.
Too much fun. We're having too much fun. That's the problem. I want to do one more thing. Let's launch here. I want to see what we can actually get in terms of hauling capacity in the Panther Clipper. I was in the top 25% of the last CG with 11K.
It's a Delta Flyer.
Bill, you the man. Hope I can do just as good this time. 11K tons is incredible. Let's see. How did I do on this one? So far, I'm at... I don't know what percentage I'm at, but... Oh, top 75%. But I've only done 1,600 tons. Ooh. Is this doing it by tonnage, or is it saying percentage in terms of tonnage, or credits? What does contributions means? If it means tonnage, you should not be doing the mining. You should be doing the... Wow, you should be doing the hauling. Just over 1 billion credits. That's awesome. You guys are killing this mining one. So I missed some of the stream in the gym. What was the recommended path to the CG? It's close. If you are doing Haz-Res mining with a Type 11 with a 20% squadron perk, which you'll have, with a Type 11, and maybe it's the extended cargo racks, it's about as much as the hauling. Maybe a little bit less, and you got to have decent luck with the asteroids. You got to be doing it in the Haz-Res. The better you get, the more luck you have, the better it does, right? that's kind of the con for that. It's, you know, you got to be good at it and you got to do it quick and you have to have all those perks. For the hauling, the con, it definitely makes the same amount, if not a little bit more per hour, on the order of 180 to 200 million per hour, if you're really grinding it. But excuse me, unless you have a carrier where you can go further away from the CG, load up your carrier, come back, unload, the stations that you go to get the cobalt are constantly changing because they're getting emptied out by commanders so quickly. So that's a little bit more challenging. 3 billion in credits is incredible. It says sold, and I would take that as tons sold. And it's counting your units and not credits you are making. So, wow. So Luis, you think it's units, not credits? If that's the case, you absolutely need to be doing the hauling, not the mining. You're getting the same amount of money-ish with mining, but if you want to be in the top percentage of commanders, for more money in that, or at least making sure you hit the top 75, you have to just have the amount, and you get way more tons of cobalt than you do of bromolite, even if it is the same amount of money. Yeah, I will in just a second. My contribution. Yeah, it's units collected, not money. That's a big swing and a miss for this. That makes mining super not worth it. Because I need to do 3 loads of, effectively 3 loads of the Type 11 to make up for 1 load of the Panther Clipper. And 3 loads, you know, if you're not like murdering yourself, you're just doing a good job, is like an hour and a half of gameplay in the Type 11. Whereas 1 load of the Panther Clipper is like 10 minutes. That is a really solid point. That's kind of huge, actually.
We look forward to welcoming you to our carrier.
Great catch, Luis. Great catch. Okay, let's land here. Well, I'm glad I decided to haul and not mine. Yeah, I mean, in terms of, now, if you are enjoying mining and you do enough of it, like if you do a few hours of mining, you're probably gonna hit the top 75% of commanders. It is not worth the risk in my mind to not hit it, though. Right, because you need to be in the top 75% for that cargo rack. That's the big reward from this. So the more tons, the faster you will go up. I was getting 1,000 tons in just over 1.5 hours filling my carrier, and took it 1 load at a time to the station, but the last one only counted mined. Exactly. But yeah, and I did the exact same thing. I don't know if you were watching those streams or if you'd found me at that point, but I was doing the exact same thing. Hauling to my carrier, basically, and then taking the Panther Clipper and hauling, mining to my carrier and then hauling with the Panther Clipper out. 1,000 at a time. Hey, I'm back because I forgot to ask if you have seen the new Star Trek Voyager game they have for Next Fest. I have not. Star Trek Voyager. Guys, I love Star Trek Voyager. You may have noticed. I have not. I'm going to check that out, Dracula. Thank you for coming back and telling me that. I'm going to look it up. Wait. Let me take a picture so I remember to do this. Here's what we're going to do. Real quick, I want to see this. Outfitting. Let's not do this. Son of a Delta, you're being a dum-dum. Cerro Gordo, use this ship, yes. Now we go to outfitting. Problem with taking carrier by Cobalt is you may not get a close parking spot to sell. Yeah, so you'll likely have to do, that is true, you'll likely have to do 1 jump to sell. That's not the end of the world, though. That's not horrible. Store this. Store this. Store you. Store you. Now we go to the derelict. Good call. I'll grab a couple loads of cobalt in my travels. There you go. It has a free demo right now. I'm gonna check it out. Oh my god, Tranquilo, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, Louis says, have a great night. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Yeah, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That's how you'll find me when I'm live. I'm usually live Monday and Wednesday nights, but I throw in other nights as I'm available. So, hey, it was great to meet you. Thank you for coming in, Commander 07. Let me check to make sure I'm okay here. That we're good there. Okay. Now, outfitting here. Optional internals, you don't say. Don't say. Let's take this 6E. Replace module with cargo rack. Oh, a pre-engineered 6E, you don't say. Oh, right. I should have bought the standard for both of these. That's annoying. I need to have cargo racks available on this ship. Replace module with the other 6E. I was at 1152, I believe. And now we'll replace these two 5Es. And this guy. Now, I have 1,200. So that'll be an additional. It's what is it? What are they buying platinum for? Like 30-ish thousand. 30,000, so minus like 5,000, let's say, so 25,000. 1152, so add another 60-ish. 66. Yeah. It's another 1.65 million per run. So that's an extra almost 10 million per hour. Kind of annoying we can't pin the CG station only the system. Yeah, the Trailblazer, yeah. It'd be nice to meet more than to get more than one rack swapping between Panther and Prospector is, yeah, real pain in the butt. Couldn't agree with you more. But thank you guys. This has been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot. That was a lot of information. I think at the end of the day, hauling does win. It, to me, is easier to burn out in hauling than it is mining, but I tend to like mining a lot. So, maybe to each their own situation there, right? Yay. Hello. Hello, ship. Man, it really does barely fit in here, doesn't it? I think they're working on ship interiors. Because there's no reason to have this giant animation for the Panther Clipper and this big hull if they're not. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we are going to probably call it there for the evening. Thank you guys for hanging out. We've been going for over 3 hours now. We are going to raid our good friend, Good at Game, who is playing Elite Dangerous right now. He's on YouTube and he's on Twitch. He is of the 420 persuasion. A lot of fun. Very different vibe stream from me, but he was in here earlier, so show him some love. He just hit 800 subscribers. Let's try to get him to 1,000. He's a really good dude. Really, really good dude. Really nice, very positive guy. I can't wait for the Panther Clipper is open to buy with credits. It'll be after this. We got another subscriber. Thank you. So we got 3 subscribers tonight. Thank you so much, 07, you guys. Thank you for joining in. The Delta Squad. Once we hit 2,000, if we do it this calendar year. 24-hour stream, baby. And you know a lot of that's going to be Elite Dangerous, so. Let's do this. How good is the new mining ship? I don't know, Delta. What do you think? What do you know? Good at game. All right. Elite Dangerous Late Night with Good at Game. New CG is the name of his stream. So let's go check him out, guys. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. All you new folks, all you old folks. You guys make this channel worth it. And I hope we all learned a little bit something. Hopefully this was helpful. And thanks for letting me showcase my new song. And I'll see you all out there. Not yet. Wait, we gotta do the real sign off. We'll see you in go to games chat. Throw a hashtag Delta Raid in there. Let's break his chat. And until next time, which will be tomorrow. Happy hunting. Happy surviving. And happy apparently hauling for this CG. And I'll see you all out there in the black. Have a good one, my friends.